Today I'm in the Wicklow Mountains, and you're not going to believe me, but I've got an appointment with the devil. Yeah, but not that devil you're thinking of. This is the Devil's Glen. So smack right in the middle of the Wicklow Mountains, you will find the Devil's Glen. And if I can give one tip, if you decide to travel to here, do not park as soon as you come into the location. You need to drive down that road, or your trek is going to be that extra bit longer. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get on with the video. Seen that? Well, I guess I have a date with the devil, and I've reached the Devil's Glen. Can hear the waterfall already close by, so I think it's pretty nearby. Thankfully the weather's good today, and hopefully it stays that way for a while. I could see a shot already. So we've just lined up a quick shot here. There's a big rock, and it's just going to the right hand side of it is a nice little walkway, but the moss that's on the rock is actually pretty cool. But what's drawing my attention to this is the tree that's just overhanging on it. So there's quite a square kind of picture from what it's actually between the tree, the rock, and the walkway that's going down to the right. But you can see the way the tree is just hanging over the top here. You can just see it up here hanging over, with the walkway just going down to the right, and the mossy giant rock. Now I am on a 0.3 of a second, so I have my ND filter on as well too, to kind of lower it down so I can get that long shutter on it, and I'm sitting at f8 with my ISO at 200. So if this shot comes out any good, here's the shot. With that shot now in the bag, I'm back to my mission of trying to find this waterfall, to whatever this journey brings that lies up ahead. It definitely does wind its way through the forest. The footpath here, I'd say in the autumn here, would have been absolutely on fire with the colours. But even today, with the weather staying so good, let's hope the weather just holds out and we can get that shot. So far, so good. In my experience doing my photography, it is all about getting the shot, but I think it's the chase of the shot that's even more exciting to capture, because you have no idea what to expect. So I have no idea at the moment what to expect with this waterfall, especially with the amount of rain that has fallen. I am expecting a lot of water flow, but it's just about the chase, finding the location and reaching that, and then just being in awe, and it's done. But the satisfaction of that, I can't put it into words. But I think if you asked any photographer, they would say exactly the same thing. It's all about the chase. Now that I am on the chase,
coming across this rock formation right in the middle of the pathway was just epic. As I wind my way through the Wicklow Mountains, I can't even imagine what lies up ahead.
This trek seems to be going on for quite a bit. Not exactly sure where the end is, but hopefully it's sometime soon. Still winding on here on the trail. Not too sure how long it actually goes on for, but I'm feeling the heat now. And if you can see what I'm seeing down to the right, through all these amazing looking trees, I think we're close to the waterfall. And of course we're going downhill, so that means I have to walk all the way back up. What if there's a chairlift here? Wouldn't that be cool? Just come across this little waterfall that's coming down from the mountain side. It's good water flow on it, but it's really quaint. You can see the waterfall here, and I'm just trying to trap all this in here in this corner and this little water pool that's down below here. And if you can see the back of the camera, that's what I have set up at the moment. So I'm sitting at 0.5 of a second, f8 to make sure everything is sharp enough. ISO is down to 200, and of course I have my variable ND on at the moment just to get that water flow coming down. So if this shot came out any good, here's the shot. Well, I just took that shot of that little waterfall coming down off the side of the mountain, and I got stopped by a gang of students from Spanish students, and they wanted me to take a picture of them. So this is the picture I took, and I think the girl's name is Sophia, and they are on a trek today as well, and my phone was ringing. So they are also on a trek, and they wanted me to take a photo of them. That's no problem, of course. So I'll send it on to them. So if you're watching, Sophia, hi, and I hope you had a good day. But besides that, it's really nice meeting them. I think that photo came out really well for a small little waterfall coming off the side of the mountain. So even if I don't get anything today, that was worth getting. Another quick composition here. Just have the, we've just reached the level of the water flowing down obviously from the waterfall. And it's just this spot, there's a little bit in the foreground here I'm trying to capture with the water behind it. I'll show you, I'll turn the camera around obviously to show you, hopefully there's no glare. So what I've set up now at the moment, it's just this little bit of foreground with this little tree stump kind of grass thing that's down along here, that I have just at the base with the water flowing down from the top. But what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to try and focus stack this. So I'm going to focus down here first to make sure this is sharp, and just at the waterfall as well. Oh, sorry, the water coming down the river. I don't know if it's necessary. I am sitting at f8, so everything should be sharp, but it's only just in case. So if this shot came out any good, here's the shot. I can definitely see a composition here, but this is a tree sticking up. It's blocking the whole view of the waterfall coming down. So I'm gonna try something a little bit different. I'm gonna try and get down to here. Why not? It's worth a shot. I'm gonna show you the setup where my tripod is. It seems pretty secure, but I'm still not going to take any chances. So I'm going to try and set up. I don't know if I can zoom in, and there might be a bit of a glare on that, but I can see I'm trying to get these rocks in as well. It's on this right hand side, along with the water just coming down. With the rocks up here are absolutely covered in moss, and it looks absolutely fantastic. The rock formation that's around here looks absolutely sweet. So I'm not going to waste any more time talking. I'm going to try and get a couple of shots here because it's pretty precarious, really precarious, and I really don't want to go for a swim. So if these shots come out any good, this is the shots that I got. Well, if that's not breathtaking, I honestly don't know what is. The water that's flowing here, hopefully you can pick me up in the mic because it's pretty loud down here. But the water that's flowing is unbelievable. I don't think I could have come here at a better time for the amount of water that's flowing down from the mountain. And there's actually two different cascades. I think one is just the main one. Seems to be here. Seems to be the main one here, and the water flow is unbelievable. And then you have this other one here on the right hand side coming down, and look at the power of that water. That is unbelievable. And as I came here, I could see the first shot. I'm going to be aiming this way. These rocks that are down along here are absolutely fantastic. With that water in the background, wow. And the only thing I think I need to say as well too, how dangerous it's going to be is, here's the drone shot.
I've been flying drones now for just over 4 years, and I have to say that this was probably one of the most scariest flights I've ever had with my drone. One slight wrong movement of a joystick would clip off one of those small, tiny little branches that's hanging over the waterfall. there's no way I could have missed this opportunity to capture this amazing sight of this awesome waterfall. I guess as a photographer, we all take chances just to try and capture that epic shot. But there's no way I could have missed this opportunity to fly my drone over the waterfall, to capture these epic scenes. So thankfully, it all worked out.
Wow, just wow. I've only recently come back from Scotland. I'm not too sure if I'm going to get the Scottish videos out first before this one, but if you haven't checked out Scotland, check this video out up here. But that was unbelievable. The sound of the water flowing, just, you can feel it in your chest. Absolutely amazing. And the shots that I got, really happy with them. Conditions weren't too bad, a little bit shaded, but you know what? There was no harsh sunlight. It's getting a slow shutter speed as well too, to get that milky look in the water. Really happy with it. What an amazing spot. Wow, did I say wow already? Unbelievable. But look, thanks for joining. Don't be afraid to hit that like button. And if you don't want to miss any future videos, subscribe to my channel. And I hope you really enjoyed that as much as I did. It's truly spectacular location. Truly spectacular. You definitely got to come here. So thanks for joining. I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy.